Merry Christmas, H.B.
Thank you, Sally.
Oh, thank you.
Best present I could have, though, is making sure that Kyle is reunited with his real father. The boy has a right, you know.
I'm going to tell him tomorrow.
Who is he, Sally? You can trust me.
Oh, I know that, H.B., but let's let Kyle tell you. Open your present.
No, you go first.
Oh, I love to open presents. Oh, H.B.,
Well,
this is beautiful.
After little Billy broke your bracelet the last time, I had that one reinforced.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Now you open yours.
All righty. Oh, Sally, that is beautiful.
Well, you said that you would always think of Kyle as your son, so I thought maybe you'd like a picture of him.
Yeah.
Okay, HB, here's another one for you.
Ah, thank you.
Hey, that there's really something.
Don't you think it's a good picture?
Oh, heck yes. But you know, Kyle and I don't look anything alike, considering old HB here done sired us both.
Okay, Daddy. Your turn. Present. This is yours. Oh, and it's heavy. Okay, Granddaddy, here's yours.
Ah, thank you there,
And
Melinda
Sally,
Sue.
for you.
Isn't that
Oh,
nice?
Mindy, how sweet of you to think of me. Thank you,
Oh.
darling.
Well, you've been good to us, and the Lewis never forgets kindness.
Thank you.
Okay, open them all up. Hey, you've got yours, Harry. You've got yours, Vanessa. Open my present.
Oh, look at this. Yo, a sport coat. I love it.
Little snow here under these horses, too. Did you notice that?
Imagine what this is. Oh, my favorite.
Oh, there you are.
Oh.
My gracious.
Thank you, Mindy, dear.
You look.
Mindy,
Oh, my.
I know it's more blessed to give than to receive, but how'd you get the money to pay for all this stuff?
Oh, I didn't use the ransom money, if that's what you mean. Come on, open my present, please.
No, you open mine first. Here you go.
You got me two. I only got you one.
Well, that's because they're from my parents. Here, open this one first.
Okay.
Can you get
What
it?
is it? I think so. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, you see, my mom did the embroidery on that by hand.
Oh.
Here, and then this.
Oh, your dad made this, didn't he?
Yeah, it's his way of saying how special you are to him.
Your parents are wonderful. We're gonna have to call him today and thank him, okay?
Not until you after you open my present. Here.
Oh, come on, mine.
No, right here. Now just lift straight up.
Okay. A buried treasure. I bet there's earrings in here, aren't there?
No, Mindy,
Somewhere
this
in
is
here.
it.
A little itty bitty plant and some dirt.
Mindy, this just isn't any dirt. It's part of the ground we broke on our land the night before we got married. Mindy, this is my way of giving you the world. It's a rose bush, you see, and this spring we'll plant it together on our land.
It's the most wonderful present I've ever gotten. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, now my present.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, here it is.
Hey, they look like keys.
They are. To your new car.
Mindy, where'd you get the money to pay for a car?
I got it all from Daddy's credit card.
Mindy, what happened to the new independent Mindy?
She left when Daddy got rich. And good riddance to her, too. She's no fun.
Take the car back.
What? You haven't even seen it yet. It's a red Ferrari.
Mindy,
It's a
take it
beautiful
back. I
teacup.
can't accept it.
You Scrooge.
Son, what'd you do to my little girl?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset her. It's just... Well, it's just that she can't use your credit card to pay for all these gifts. She's my wife now.
I'm sorry, Maureen. I feel horrible. I have been terrible all day, haven't I? I don't know what's come over me. I suppose it's this postpartum syndrome. I really feel awful.
Don't whine.
Just
Don't feel awful. Don't whine like that. Don't feel awful. It makes me feel awful. I'm sorry I blew up at you like that. I'm sorry. It's just that Michelle was up 4 times last night.
Was she? I didn't hear her.
Yeah, I know. You were so tired you must have slept through the whole thing.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not that clear. I don't mind getting up and giving Michelle her feedings. It's just that having to decorate the whole house, the tree, clean the house, and cook the whole Christmas dinner by myself after not sleeping all night, I can't handle all of that.
I feel terrible, Maureen. I really do. I've let you overwork yourself, and I'm
No,
really
not,
sorry.
that's not the point. I don't mind taking care of Michelle. I can survive. I can do that. It's just that if you could help me out a little bit with some of the work, if you could just pitch in.
Yeah, no problem. I know exactly what I can do to help.
Got a little quiet in here, so, is everything okay?
Yes, everything is fine.
Yes, Maureen and I had a nice long talk. She helped me realize what a burden that Michelle and I have been. So everything's gonna be fine now.
Well, good. Then everything's settled.
Yes, I'm taking Michelle and we're moving out today.
And he offered to make a public acknowledgement, but I couldn't let him do that. That would ruin his career, and that's not what I wanted. All I wanted was to find my father. And to see that he cared, and he does care, Maeve. He cares for me very much.
I'm very happy for you, Kyle.
I knew you would be. Maeve, don't you see, when I realized that he cared so much for me, that he would give up the church for me, I realized that I had to put our child first. It's not just enough to provide for him. I mean, Miss Sally provided for me. She gave me a home, but what I needed was a mother and a father. I needed a home that would provide a child with that sense of security. I prayed for it myself every night when I was a kid, but I never had it. I will not put my child through that.
Kyle, we can't give a child the kind of sense of stability and security that you're talking about unless we have a good marriage, and we can't have one when you're in love with someone else.
I am not going to marry Reva. She won't marry me, knowing how I feel about you and the baby.
No, you don't love me.
Maeve, I do love you. I love you very much in my own way. Now, please let me have a chance to let that love grow the way that our child will. Give me a chance to provide that child with the same sort of love and affection that you had when you were growing up. You wouldn't want any less for your child, would you? You know, I remember the first time that I met your parents. It was Christmas Eve, and they invited me into the home just like I was part of the family.
They adopted everybody at Christmas.
I was so grateful for that. They were like a couple of kids. They were pulling out the photo albums and looking over your photographs, and they were so proud of you.
I wonder if they'd be proud now.
Of course they would, Maeve. You're giving them a grandchild. I've never seen a love quite like that in a family before, ever.
I've been very lucky.
No, Maeve. It's not luck. You have been blessed. You have been blessed with a family that loved you. Now, I want to provide that same sort of home for our child. I want to provide a home that you and I will fill with photo albums, where 50 years from now, he'll still be hanging his Christmas stocking in our home. Maeve, I've wanted to have a family like that all my life. This is my last chance, Maeve. I want it more than anything else I've ever wanted in my entire life. Please, Maeve. Please say that you'll be my wife.
If it's extra